Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. It is October the 24th, 2019, and we're already into Thriving Thursday. I had my days kind of mixed up. For some reason, I kept thinking it was Tuesday today, but I don't know why. It's just zooming by, right? So let's get into today's Daily Fresh Tarot card reading. I'm sorry I'm a little delayed today. I do take a little opportunity today to spend some time with my family and do a later morning run with my husband on this day because he's available in the mornings for us to get our time in together in the morning. So that's one of our ways of connecting, is running and doing some workout together. So great morning so far. I hope it's been that way for you, or evening or afternoon. Let's get it in. Drum roll, please. Dum, 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 dum. Now, we've got a lot of conversation going on concerning this reading today. So, we have got the moon card as our card for today. And as our clarifier, we have the 9 of cups. We have the 9 of cups. Okay? Now, what is going on with this? We have with this here, the moon card. So there are people, friends, family, some could be in the line of maybe kind of close friends and family, sisters, brothers, kind of close to you, people that are clouding your judgment. Okay, and they giving you a little bit of a cloudy judgment. You will need to look behind the conversations to see if there is some kind of jealousy, or because they have so much havoc in their lives that they are judging your situation, and it is not identical to the circumstances at all in which they're going through. So some of the relationships are going through a death stage. That means a transformation, the dark side of the connections that we're having. Okay, so it's really important to pay close attention that you can be getting a lot of cloudy judgment, and especially if you're running what they're sharing with the moon, is that with the moon card, especially if you're sharing your details of the challenges that you're having with relationships with others, because they're not giving you the clarity on it, because they're looking at it from an aspect of what they're going through and not at a clear listening value type thing. And some of the people that you're sharing the things with, they're your frenemy, as you'll see the title, they're a frenemy. Okay, so the 9 of cups is sharing with us as a clarifier that there's conversation that may even feel good that you're having with these people. It's like, yeah, men too, yeah, that is going on, and they're your frenemies. Okay, they're your frenemies, because you are confused in the mixed upness of the relationship that you're having. Okay, however, there's transformation is here for you to recognize and to face at this time with the relationships that you are having. Okay, it could be, this relationship can be a partner, someone that you're invested in emotionally, or emotionally with love, or what direction the relationship is going in. Sometimes too, this relationship can be reflected in a business relationship, a partnership. It also can be in a work relationship as well. So, relationships have their areas of closeness, meaning that some things that are going on in relationships are not meant to be shared with other people, because unless you are in, sometimes people wear very good masks. They wear several masks, and then when they come to you, they got on a different mask. So that's your frenemy. So and sometimes your judgment can get clouded, not being willing to face whether or not if they are truly a friend, or are they a frenemy. Okay, so how do we deal with frenemies like a boss? I've got 4 ways in how we handle our frenemies like a boss. Now, what you want to do when you have frenemies, you want to set boundaries. You don't want to give yourself false security. Sometimes people don't know how to recognize, or they do recognize frenemies, but when the frenemy is behaving accurately, they like, oh, they must be really a friend. And then when you see that enemy part come out of them, then you like, oh my God, they are enemy. As you know, as if you confusing yourself. So because we want to deal with the frenemy like a boss, you cannot give yourself a false security with them. Number two, keep your cool. Don't blast off your information when you're frustrated, because all you doing is giving them ammunition, because they are frenemies. So you have to deal with situations when you have a cool head. Number three is don't gossip. When it's a frenemy, don't gossip. This falls in the line of relationships, about your mate or someone you're dating. Also, too, it can fall into relationships on your job, because we have very strong relationships on our jobs or in our businesses that are like marriages. It is very strong. So you have to be careful with spilling the beans or gossiping on someone, because it can come back and bite you. And it can be there when you didn't really mean what you said, and then that frenemy took it back. And what we used to call it as kids, a frenemy is like a two-faced person. Do you ever recall? Comment down below. Some of you may be in that age bracket. Some of you may use a different term. But when I was growing up and we had a frenemy, we called you two-faced. We knew, we like, oh, she two-faced, oh, he two-faced. You got to watch the face. Those the mask, they two-faced it. So you have to be watchful of what kind of information you're giving. This falls into business relationships, personal relationships, lovers, people. You got to be careful, because they'll take that information and take it back and two-face you, and it can bite you at the end. Also, number 4 is keep your friends and your frenemies separate. There are two different types of relationships. You do not want to merge your real friends with your frenemy. Don't do that. There are two types of different relationships. And are you in tune with knowing who your frenemies are? Well, these 5 points will help you to deal with your frenemies like a boss. And you need to do that. Now, another aspect too I want to bring out is that you may agree or you may disagree. But the fifth aspect of how to deal with the frenemy like a boss is number 5. Now, this is maybe controversial to you when you're dealing with someone like this, but I think that it's good at times to use this rivalry with a frenemy to level up. And what that does is that when you can use a frenemy as a level up for you, it makes you better in how you deal with people, how you strategize. Sometimes that frenemy rivalry will push you to the next level, because you'll start taking more steps up. And it will help you release and do this transformation that you're going to go through, because we are going through this vibration of Scorpio, which the head planet of Scorpio is Pluto, which is the death, which is transformation. It'll help you shed a lot of people off of you to move to the next level. And that rivalry will help you gauge yourself up and make you step up your game, so to speak. You'll play your cards a different way when you have that rivalry. Also, that's a valid point of rivalry and stepping up your game, because some of us still have certain people around us, friends, and that need to be shedded, and a frenemy that can actually teach you through this experience how to push forward and stop hanging around people that are not at your level. The like attracts like. Birds of a feather flocks together. Some of you may know that cliche, some of you don't. But let me explain what birds of a feather flock together, or like attracts like, the LOL, law of attraction. Well, if you are at a certain level in your business, in work, in your spirituality, the people that you surround yourself in that particular area shouldn't be steps behind you. If they are steps behind you, then it's time to shed them off of you. And this particular shift with this new moon coming in is going to push you there. Because if you still got scallywags or mutts hanging around you, and you're here and they're here, then you need to take a look and see where you at. Because either you're going to keep moving forward and drop these people off, or they're going to pull you back. And this is from the spirit guides and angels. I'm shifting a bit because apparently this is needed as well. Is that when you're moving up the ladder and whatever those areas are, spiritually, financially, job wise, business wise, all these things, you should not be hanging with people that are either behind you. They should either be two things. They should be with you or up. That way it challenges you to move up. Okay, if they're at your level, you need to check yourself and look at yourself, because you don't want to get pulled back. You should be pushing forward. Okay, now with the astrological forecast for today on the 24th of October, Thursday. Thursday is a repeat of Wednesday with the moon moving through Virgo all day. But there is always more, another way we can use this monthly energy that we've got going on, like dealing with important activities that's going on, like far as in the news in that area. Make sure that with this energy right now to recognize old or bad habits, so you can figure out a way to change these into something healthier, better, or to release them altogether. And that's going back to these relationships and how you're moving forward and in your health and in your personal life and all the above, all the above. That way with this Virgo moon that's going right now into this phase, because we're like in the waxing phase, getting ready to hit this new moon, is always happy. The Virgo moon that have entered in is always happy to show us all the details, even the ones we are not interested in seeing. So in saying that, that's our astrological forecast today. We're going to see some things that details are going to be very important. You're going to start really seeing details. So maximize this energy of the details so that you're moving accurately. And that these phase that we're getting ready to hit with this sun in Scorpio, the transformation phase, this new moon that's in Scorpio that's coming, that's going to have us look at some things very in-depthly, and cleansing us and smudging us and making sure our auras and things are correct, so we can catapult into this new shift for 2020. Because you're going to be planting seeds. So I got a video on it. You know how we get down over here with our new moons and our full moons. So I love you for watching today. Please listen to this very important message, okay? So click that wiggly bell down below, ding dong ding, to make sure you're getting the daily fresh tarot card reading that comes to you on a daily basis. Don't forget as well that we offer intuitive readings that will change your life. Psychic readings that would change your life. There collectively, I am not a book sense reader. I am an intuitive medium, clairvoyant, and a shaman. So I do a lot of different. I am a spiritualist. You will not, if you Google spiritualist, because YouTube is a big search engine, you will see me and not many. Because spiritualist is very defined. It's very different, collaboratively put together, and it changes your life when you deal with a spiritualist, because it deals with a lot of teaching, a lot of transformation from within, and much more of counseling that will catapult your life and pull you out of the murk and into shining you up in who you are supposed to be, and knowing who you truly are and your higher self, and full of balance. Okay. Also, too, we offer conjure work that would change your life as well. So please contact us for that. Also, don't forget that our website at http:// at eclipticspiritualist7.com. Check out our website. It's up and running. We're growing and going. So we've got some very interesting news coming up that is going to be wonderful for us here on YouTube and for the clients that are here locally. I've been doing this type of work and known my calling for years. And I've been doing a spiritualist and working in my field of expertise in this area 20 plus years. So I'm super seasoned, super duper seasoned. And that's what you want. Especially when it comes down to relationships. I have 20 plus years of experience in working in the spiritualist aspect and court case, much more, but also in a private note of a person that's been married successfully for 20 plus years. All right. So make sure that you watch the video, like, share, and subscribe, refer us out, schedule your appointments. They will change your life. Okay. I love you for watching today. Don't forget that we have a new moon video coming up with our witch role and intentions. We also do have a special series coming up, a video that is going to catapult us into 2020 that will just magnify and demystify and manifest our intentions as magical practitioners. It's going to take us to the next level. Also, we have a video coming up in reference to Mercury retrograde and the altar community service that we'll be doing with the new moon and with the Mercury in retrograde. That is going to be collaboratively working with us going to the Day of the Dead, or some people call it Halloween. But we do work all the time. So I hear this, a little side note. I know this is a long video, but for me, when Day of the Dead comes and when Halloween comes, this type of thing, I'm active all the time. And my ancestors and your ancestors know if we're active all the time, I don't have to magnify a day where us earthlings magnify. Because if you have a consistent relationship, period, you'll be honoring them all the time. It's not like they pop up around, "Ooh, it's Halloween, we coming." They come to you all the time if you got a relationship. That's for those that are pop-ins, in my opinion. It's just like everybody give you a big gifts. We magnify certain holidays, but every day is a holiday if you're alive and kicking. So you need to make sure that you highlighting those that you love on an ongoing basis, so that way when you're dealing with them, it's not like they're like, "Oh, you gave me something." It's something that you should do all the time, is praise those and uplift those that have been a part of your life on a daily basis. So I know I'm getting a little long-winded on that, because it's passionate to me to be a person in the spiritual walk of diligence and consistency, because truly that's what it's all about, if you really want change, okay, and doing the work. So I love you for watching today. Don't forget to dig deep and trust in yourself first, always. I will see you next time. Keep it productive. Bye-bye.